Well, what do we have here, guys? Time is coming. Why? Right? This video should terrify you, but at the same time should put us on the right path of making the right decision, guys. This isn't financial advice at the end of the day, but let's go. Please like today's video. First things first, from bar chart, Amazon monster insider trading alert, guys. This is breaking news. Founder Jeff Bezos just dumped $900 million worth of Amazon shares. He's now sold over or just under $10 billion worth this year, guys. Uh-oh. Right? Let us ask ourselves, why is he dumping billions of dollars worth specifically this year? Right? No other year except this year, guys. Not to mention, that's only one person. We got more. Many other insiders have been selling as well. Okay, so this data comes from Unusual Whales, and basically if we check this out, we see Bezos right here, but we see the other executives, right? The other people working over there, guys. CEO Amazon Web Services, all these other people, and they're selling about, let's see how much, hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars, guys. Right? Look at this. So it truly is that clear, right? That's a little bit strange. Obviously, they could be selling for so many different reasons, but the main reason why somebody sells something, guys, is that they probably believe that asset will go lower in due time, right? Not only that, but Nvidia insider trading alert. The CEO just sold $30 million worth of Nvidia shares, guys. Okay, so they're all on a selling spree, right? Look at this. They're literally all on a selling spree. So here's my game plan. All this just tells me that, guys, this portion will be soon, right? We're heading towards that top moment. Though I am still bullish for cryptocurrencies, guys, because I do believe they probably will rise in due time before this appears, right? This portion appears, guys. And then over here, they're going to be printing, so we go higher. Now, today, the Federal Chair, Jerome Powell, says data does not support the greater confidence in inflation path that the Federal Reserve needs to cut rates. That's interesting, right? Higher for longer until they spark a deflationary collapse in its emergency cuts, guys. That has always seemed to be the game plan. Now, this matters. Why? Because this will mark the top, or like the mid-cycle top. The Federal Reserve might cut interest rates 8 straight times beginning in September for a total of 200 basis points, guys. Right? Does that mean the economy has now gone to S for them to do this? Right? Things are not looking too well, in my opinion. Powell will now use July FOMC to inform market September rate cut is a lock. Now, so here's the game plan, guys, right? I know for a fact something is most definitely brewing behind the scenes, if not now. I think it's happening now. Remember, they don't sell right here, right? That's literally insider trading. Imagine all CEOs just sold at the top and then this happened, and then that came next, guys, right? Instead, they sell here, a little bit here, 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 and it keeps going higher, guys, right? And the people who buy in those stocks are what? Retail. The stock market will drop 32% in the year 2025 as the Fed fails to save the economy from a recession, guys, per BCA research. Now they're saying 2025, right? Or late 2024, guys. Remember, 32% will take us to what happened in 2020, guys, right? That was a 35%. 32% is basically the same exact thing, right? So they're basically saying this will be repeated, guys, right? So we may go higher, dump like this, and go higher, guys, right? In that year 2025. Because next month from Zero Hedge, for the first time since October 2020, the world will officially enter net easing. In a time, a fresh avalanche of money printing will follow, guys. Well, you look at that, right? So here's the game plan. I need them. We basically need the market makers, the insiders, to pump our crypto bags, right? To pump XRP. And this is so strange how XRP may honestly pump before this arrives. Remember what happened back in 2017, guys, right? how XRP literally pumped, and then it just consolidated for like 6 months, and then it had another pump, right? I think that's the same path XRP is probably about to take again, right? This portion will be the black swan or recession, guys, right? This portion is the year 2025, and it goes higher because alt season 2.0 comes in at that point. Well, this is probably going to happen for all assets, right? Because they're going to be printing an ton of money, guys, right? So inflation will get re-accelerated, guys. Global money supply is about to explode. Your purchasing power about to get crushed, right? You guys can see how it ticked to green, right? So it's already slowly beginning. Now they just need an excuse to print so much money. In 2020, we already know what happened. What excuse they used, that black swan event. What will it be this time? What will it be this time, guys? I have no clue. That's why it's called a black swan event, right? Something randomly, magically appears out of nowhere. And then this thing will happen like this, guys, right? This was in 2020. Look how much money they printed, guys. Look at that, right? So this thing's gonna be like this. Oh wait, this is weird. Doesn't this looks like that evergreen ship from David Schwartz? Right? All those green candles, guys. Remember what followed? So Bitcoin was like this, guys, right? It plummeted because of that black swan event, but later on it just went higher and higher and higher due to the money printing. The same thing's probably about to occur, guys. Bitcoin's may go for this mid-cycle top here soon. Hopefully, I really hope so. Then it's going to dump because of black swan. Then it's going to go higher, right? That's a trajectory I'm thinking. So it's literally interesting. The recession in ACE usually comes within 18 months from the last Federal Reserve rate hike. It has been 12 months since the last Federal Reserve rate hike in July 2023. If history is any guide, then AC's economy should fall into a recession before the end of 2024, or is already in one, guys, right? So this along the number of months between the last hike in Fed's funds rate and the start of a recession. This was 17 months, 10 months, 18 months, right? So we're there, guys, 12 months. We're in that range of us being in a recession here soon, right? Again, if everything's aligning, the only thing that the missing piece to this whole puzzle is I haven't seen alt season, number one. Number two, I haven't seen cryptos explode, right, generally. So if I could see those two things, that's it. That's the final check mark. That's the cherry on top. And then I'm literally going to be hedging because this is terrifying, isn't it? A massive housing bubble has developed and is about to pop in the South, right? So there's all these catalysts that can be triggered like that, guys, right? Which one will they use? Which card will they pick out? But whatever it may be, during a recession, every market will have an effect, right? A side effect. Though it will probably get saved. So let's see. 2020 was right here, guys, right? Dumped and it went higher. Maybe another dump soon, and we go higher, right? To literally uncharted territories. It has to be way more explosive than 2006. That was in 2006, guys, right? Look what came next. But I think due to the money printing, it's going to go higher, right? So maybe like this short term, guys, like a V-shaped recovery up, way more, way higher, way crazier, right? Because if we're talking about a collapse, yeah, I do believe things will get pretty crazy, guys, right, before it happens. Now the mainstream media is picking up the housing crash story. Redfin is reporting that there were 201,000 homes for sale in Florida, which was up 40% year over year. This is a regional story, but we are entering the end game in the Florida housing market, guys, right? Basically in all markets. So I believe all markets will be saved due to the money printing, right? Like here's a chart like that, guys. I mean, until one day it's no more, right? It doesn't save the economy anymore. Stealth QE tweeted out, just a reminder, if the Federal Reserve wasn't throwing trillions of dollars of liquidity via lending facilities into the banks, they would all be bankrupt. What we did to support them in 2008 pales in comparison to what we are doing now, right? So 2008 was right here, guys, and this is us right here, right? So double that, right? Double the amount, if not more, it seems as, honestly, right? So when this thing does tumble down, guys, it's not going to be looking too swell at all. The majority would say 2008 was the worst financial banking crisis in history. Well, what they don't and won't tell you is 2023 was and much worse, right? Guess what happens next? Interesting, guys. Look at that, right? Exactly, guys. Look at that. They get bailed out because we print, right? We print. That's the mechanism, guys. They need to print before, because that's the only thing that saves the economy, right? Until maybe one day it doesn't. But for now, we keep basically, if you're in the markets, you're safe, right? You're safe until the collapse, then not anymore. But at that point, when is that point, right? For now, warning, every time this has happened, it ended in a recession, guys, right? The only exception was 2015. The industrial production contracting. When it went below the zero threshold, guys, recession, 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 recession. That wasn't one. That wasn't the exception. That was a recession right here, and we're right now on the verge of that, the collapse, right, or the recession. There you guys go. What does that tell you guys? Yes, indeed, a recession is incoming, guys. This is why I'm hoping they pump our bags before, and we could cash out, hedge, with the United States dollars, and buy the hell back in when everything is on the cheap, on the penny. This economic indicator just saw a big move down. At this rate, the recession threshold will be hit in 2024. The last 3 times it was hit ended in sharp economic downturns, leading to significant stock market declines. Right? So, interesting. We got the black line is new orders. The S&P 500 is this red line, guys, right? Every time it went below this level, what has happened? A recession, right? Now the S&P 500 is all the way up here, right? It's probably going to go higher a little bit, right? And then this thing is going to tumble down, and it's going to catch up, right? So one of these things are aligned, guys, right? You guys can see the divergence right here. Look how it happened here as well, guys. You guys see the divergence, right? The new orders were extremely high, but the S&P wasn't, right? It caught up to it. The same thing the S&P will probably do here soon, right? So all these metrics and indicators are flashing. Recession is imminent, guys. Right? It's imminent, it's imminent, it's imminent. So here's my game plan. Please pump everything, at least cryptocurrencies, every crypto out there, especially XRP, which I do believe they will because the stars are aligning. Then I'm cashing out, right? Some, if not a lot. And then wait it out, weather through the storm, buy back in cheaper, ride it until the collapse, and obviously cash out before the collapse with XRP. I'm seeing in XRP during the collapse though. Right. So this isn't financial advice. I believe we know the timeline, guys, and things are looking beautiful, but we still need to see that missing puzzle. Right, that missing piece of the puzzle, it's cryptos must explode first. Please let it happen, and let's go. Now, financial advice. But it was so amazing. See ya.